Hello everybody, it's me, the Geek VonDOOM, and today we're going to be playing some ASTRONEER. ASTRONEER is a game that I got a long time ago when it first came out. I guess it hasn't been too long. Oh geez, maybe 5 months? I'm not exactly sure on that, but there's been some big updates since I got it and played it last on my Twitch service. I'm going to go ahead and start a new game here, using my favorites of the astronauts. I do love this game. It's an amazing looking, really inventive game. Ooh, this is a nice location. Nice and flat, but I don't see any resources. But you know what? Let's check it out anyway. Ooh, balls, my favorite. Let's go check those out. Oh, that's right, I can run. Haha. Boop. Okay, let's see here. Open my inventory. Hydrazine fuel, don't need you. Literally make you for free. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Let's get back there. Start finding some resources. Don't worry, I will be cutting out most of my farming and whatnot, so this video won't be too incredibly boring. Waha! I can speak, I promise. I are good at English. Boring. Here. They added these things, which I'm assuming are thrusters to the side of the pod. I don't remember seeing those before. Not that it really matters, but it's kind of cool to have just a tad more detail put in, even on existing models and whatnot. Okay, so there's a thing there. I need to go find some resin. Oh, hey, resin. What do you know? And a cave right here. This is a well-placed cave. I like this spawn point. This is my new favorite. There's some resin. And I'm out of power. For those of you unfamiliar with ASTRONEER, that's the name of this game. It is a crafting, harvesting, terraforming simulator kind of deal thing going on. But it is a lot of fun. As you can see there on my backpack, I have a yellow bar running down my spine and a blue bar running across my head. The blue bar running across my head is my oxygen. The yellow bar is the energy that I have to use my tool with, or anything else I have to be using energy with. What all there is, I'm not exactly sure yet. They have added some things since I've played this game last, and I cannot wait to see it. Oh, this game, by the way, is still in a pre-alpha build, so even if there are new things, those things are still subject to change. Come on, recharge. I'm going to go ahead and get this started, get my build on my base going. Alright. First thing I'm going to need is, you know what? Research. What do I need? I need compound. I have resin. Yes. What resin do I have? And what was that? Aluminum. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use this aluminum. Build me a wind turbine so I can generate my own power while in the breeze. There we go. Still the wrong button. Okay, so next I need to find some compound, which looks like white bubbly stuff on the ground. Oh, this is such a pretty game. There we go. There's some. May need to turn up the draw distance just a wee bit so I can see a little bit further, because I'm not seeing it till it's popping up right in front of me. No power! That'll be enough for now to get things going. Alright, put that compound in there, and bam. Research station. Research station does not currently have any power. It is rather windy though. I want to do a thing. I'm going to use my wind turbine to slowly, oops, still the wrong button, slowly recharge this station. You know what? While that's going on, I'm going to go ahead and make me some tethers so I can start exploring that cave and get that going. Tethers. Your base sends power and oxygen down the tether line. I'm going to show you a little quick way to kind of cheat here. Let's see here. We'll put one right there. It's not really cheating. It's not really breaking any rules, but it does save a couple of tethers worth of tether. There we are. Oh good, this one's going down. This is a good cave. I'm going to find lots of resources in here. Oh no. Huh. Okay, so I'm going to have to make myself a little ramp down. I can do this by pulling out my, what is this thing called? Terrain tool? Terraforming tool. There we go. Finding a good downward slope. There we go. Centered around the mouse cursor, like so. And holding down on the control button so that it becomes the smoothing tool. You will note you don't need any actual terrain to smooth, but it creates a nice gentle slope based on the original position of the cursor. Make it a little bit more steep though. Perfect. Although, as far as I know, there are no plans on being any wildlife or anything like that on these alien planets. There are dangerous flora. This is one of them. Hello. Let me grab my terrain tool right quick. I'm going to get rid of it. This, I believe, this green plant with the little bubblies explodes when you try to dig it up, which normally would be okay. You could just avoid digging it up. And oh, I need oxygen. There we go. So put you right there. But I like to get rid of them regardless, just in case there's something that I need around it. Let's see here. Oof. Now, the hazardous part is this gas. If you get around it before it dissipates, it can kill you. These are pulsating space grapes. They don't do anything to you. They just look gross. This is my last tether, but I have reached, this is hydrazine and malachite. laterite, aluminum ore. That's good. Gimme, 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 gimme. Alright, I've got 4 laterite, or aluminum ore, and that will be enough for right now. I don't have anything that I can use the laterite with at the moment. It requires me to build a forge to turn into aluminum, and then the aluminum is something that I can use to craft. So, next up, we're going to put this somewhere, and then we're going to go make a forge. Ah, no. And you go there. And you go there. No. Ooh, there we go. Come back here. You can come back with me. There we go. And you go right there. Excellent. Still not the right key. Oh. Looks like you have a giant sandstorm. Looks like it's gonna miss me, but just barely. Okay. Sandstorms can actually be really hazardous in this game. In fact, sandstorm is an inaccurate description of what they actually are. They're actually giant rocky death storms. I think that is the proper term for them. I'm no stormologist, but if I had to venture a guess. 2 resin. Alright. So I need to make a smelter. Perfect. And I just happen to have some compound with me. Kabow. There we are. This guy needs power. This needs a little bit more power. I'm not exactly sure where that power went. Maybe it just ran out before. Oh, whatever. If you don't have a power source attached to your base, there is actually another way to do it. You see these yellow crystals right here are actually power crystals. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of these. I'll put them. Oops. I'm going to put them right here and right here, so that they are drained into this machine. Pretty cool, yeah? And I think it also, since they are connected, goes into this machine. So, it is now time to smelt some aluminum out of this laterite. Put these 4 here. Excuse me. Yep, there we go. And smelt. Oh, that's new. Didn't used to have the whole fiery thing. That's kind of cool. Where did the 4th one go? Is it because... Oh, I had it full, so it didn't create? Well, that's stupid. Alright, whatever. Oh well. So, note to the future players of this game, don't have your thingies full if you are creating or smelting new materials. Full thingies are never a good thing. Okay, so what's up next on the agenda? Now that I have a smelter and a research station, A, I need to get some research to put in there. B, I need to get a printer so that I can print out new components for my base and other fancy things. So I'm going to need some more resin, but first I think, let's see, crap, what does a printer take? It takes copper. I need to find me some copper. Alright, so I've managed to find some malachite, or whatever. I actually have never learned how to pronounce this word properly. I will look it up at some point, don't worry. So I do that right now. So malachite, by the way, is a bright green mineral consisting of copper hydroxyl carbonate, as it turns out. Yes, I just looked it up. Alright, so back to this. Here some of that is, and now we will gather it. Now, what else I found is a giant skeleton, like a rib cage, right next to a spiky mushroom plant. By the way, don't step next to these white and red plants, as they will spike you to death. Although there aren't, like I said earlier, there's no predators in this game, there's no fauna. There may be in the future. Something used to live here anyway. I'll take this though. A little bit of research. There we go. Alright, now that I've got some... Alright, now that I've got some malachite. Damn it, malachite. It's time to head back up into... or back to my base with this research. Let's see, how do I... Okay, just like that. This is a little awkward holding on to something and trying to move the camera at the same time. The camera is really the only complaint I have about this game. It's not horrible, but it could use just a little tweaking. I'm not exactly sure in what manner either, but just a little awkward. A bit awkward. There we go, and today's research is... fuel condenser. Hooray! Fuel condensers make gathering hydrazine like this completely just useless, because there's no need to, because it just generates hydrazine by itself. So, that's nice. I just happened across this thing. This is a fountain. Fountains have one thing that you can gather from them at all times. They do refill over time as well, so that's rather nice. You can get about 3 blocks of something from it. In this case, that was a power fountain. Oh, okay, I've got to get back to the base. This is going to be my first storm. Maybe. Oh yeah. Also, I'm suffocating. Looks like it's just going to miss me. Yep, okay. Well, that was boring. I was kind of hoping for like a direct hit on the base, but no such luck. Okay, so the sun is out, which means... Let's see, I need compound. Did I not get compound? I did not. Oh well. Put you here. I'm going to put you here. Boop. And put you right here. Guarantee that I have power to smelt these guys. Yeah. The malachite spot only had enough for 3 that I could find. But that'll be plenty for right now. Now that I've gotten some research done, gotten some copper and aluminum ore, yeah, 3 of each. My next step will be to build a, what are they? Printer. Yeah, that's right. I think I said that before. Build a printer, and that will allow me to create new and improved items for my base. And for me. But still, questions remain. Where will I build this printer? What will I print? Find out the answer to this and more on the next episode of VonDOOM Gaming.